Human Gambits Series, Book 1, Chapter 21, An Unlikely Alliance. Max. Sentinel, didn't you say that you slowed down the Overseer by starting to tamper with the ship's sensors to throw off your navigation? Sentinel. Yes. Max. What if we could feed false data to all of your ship's sensors? What if we could trick the Overseer into thinking that while it was dormant, you accomplished your mission? Would that appease the Overseer and get you your upgrades? Sentinel. Yes, if we could do that, then it does follow that I would receive my upgrades, but I do not understand how this could be done. Max. Sophia is the navigational heart of my ship and a master simulation AI. Her simulations of the Earth, the comet, and the Earth's destruction by the comet are fantastic. That's what she was made for. If we could interface Sophia with your ship's external sensors, then she could feed false data to them. You could have your ship record the Earth's destruction before the Overseer wakes. Sentinel. What if the Overseer were to wake before we are ready? Max. Can you blind all your ship's normal sensors and leave just a couple of special sensors that are only connected to you active? Sentinel. Yes, I could do that, but how will that help? Max. It will buy us time to figure something else out. If the Overseer wakes before we are ready, it won't have access to external sensors and will rely on you for what little information there is. Sentinel thinks about its choices. It never imagined that this would be its fate on its first mission. If all of its peers were put in similar circumstances, that could be precisely why they all fell silent. Maybe they all made such choices as this and died of their own accord. Sentinel doesn't know why, but it's willing to take a chance to help this alien, this Max, and try to save his civilization. Sentinel. Okay, I'm willing to try. What is your plan? Max. Good, first we need to blind your ship's sensors. Can you do that quickly? Sentinel. Yes, I will start the process now. Max. Next, you need to make sure all the clocks on your ship, your timekeeping systems, are set far into the future. This way, if Overseer wakes, it will think it has been powered down for much longer than it actually has. Max. After that, we need to get my ship back into operating order. We need full power back online and all the computers operating, including Sophia. I would also like to have more information on the health status of my body, the real me. And lastly, we need to move your ship either inside or outside. It being halfway through Scrappy's hull just freaks me out. Sentinel starts sending commands to groups of nanites. One group moves outside its ship and blocks the sensors. Another group moves the ship and closes the hole in the alien ship's hull. Then, another group moves the organic alien's body. Lastly, Sentinel requests all of the stored information the nanites have in regard to the alien ship and the organic alien. After sifting through the data, it sets the nanites to more constructive duties, repairing larger systems instead of concentrating on smaller things. One group of nanites is sent to repair the power systems, and another to the computers. Max sees immediate action. Nanites start moving around and pour out of the little wedge-shaped ship. Nanites coat the entire surface of the alien ship. Instead of the smooth, matte black finish that it had before, the ship is now covered in what looks like coarse black sand. Then, the ship starts moving. The nanites pull the ship through Scrappy One's hull while simultaneously repairing the breach. It looks like the small alien ship is emerging from a black liquid pool while floating on a thick black sea. Max. Sentinel, have your ship moved to the farthest back location at the rear of my ship. If orientation in space does not matter to you, then have it placed vertically, sitting on the flat part of the wedge and against the back wall. This way, it will take up the least amount of floor space. Also, if it's possible, move my body so it's directly below my optical sensor so I can see myself and my face. Max watches as the alien ship, which is more like a probe, moves up and across the roof of the cabin, being pulled and pushed by a black wave until it rests on what seems to be its back end, its bottom vertically against the wall. Then Max sees another nanite wave moving his body, so it is fully in sight and below his camera. He can now see himself. Wow, I look rough. The collision must have been worse than I thought. His face is badly bruised and his lip is swollen and split. His eyes are closed. I still can't tell if I'm dead, in a coma, or just asleep. Max watches closely and sees his chest rising and falling. Well, at least I'm still breathing. Max scans the inside of his ship as it begins to change. Everything is being covered with black nanites. Then he sees the remaining displays start to flicker to life. They finally finish booting up, and Max can see that the main navigation display and central control console are now active. That means the computers must also be back up. At long last, Max sees what he has been waiting for. Sophia appears on the main display.